Fresno, Fresno, that's my hometown. Fresno, Fresno, that's my hometown.
Welcome back to The Place of Places, a chapter-by-chapter analysis of William Saroyan's 1972 memoir, Places Where I've Done Time. Today we dive into Emerson School Playground, El and San Benito, Fresno, 1918. Emerson School played a pretty big role in Saroyan's life as the first school he attended upon his return to Fresno from the orphanage. Back home in Fresno, he felt the warm embrace of family and the larger Armenian community, but he still faced bigotry at school. It must have been very confusing, finding that even at home you can be made to feel like an other. In that way, Emerson was a proving ground for Saroyan, and to some extent brought him closer to all the other immigrant kids who filled his neighborhood and his school, and which probably made him comfortable in the melting pots of San Francisco and New York when he got to those places. Although Emerson was on K and Santa Clara streets, it looks like it probably occupied this space marked 193, and the playground faced San Benito and I, where the blue circle is drawn. The check mark represents where Al Nidavar, who appears prominently in this story, lived. Saroyan tells us he hated school. He alternated between being a daydreamer and a clown, and many teachers found him difficult to discipline or control. In this chapter, we learn that he was constantly threatened to be held back a grade while his peers moved on. This made him paranoid, as the worst thing in the world for him was not being able to move on. So far, we've pretty much figured this out about his personality. He had to be going somewhere, whether physically or mentally. In order to help make money for his family as a child, he was a newsboy and a telegram messenger, but these also satisfied his urge to be on the move, to walk, run, bike around town, even to run his corner to sell afternoon papers during his school lunch hour. In Chapter 7, we learned that the first thing he did when he got off the bus in New York in 1928 was run 2 blocks down the street out of excitement and restlessness. And later, he was known around Fresno as a guy riding a bicycle. So this piece of information about being afraid to be left behind, it just fills in another piece of the Saroyan puzzle. He perhaps would even tell us it was in his nature to move because his family were immigrants, and longer ago than that, they were constantly being chased by Turks. The issue of not getting along well in school, though, comes up both in his fiction and nonfiction, even in his teleplays. In the memoir Here Comes, There Goes, You Know Who, in 1961, Saroyan has a chapter titled School. In it, he writes that he didn't fully learn to read and write until he was between 7 and 10 years old, and then suddenly it all clicked to his relief. This isn't all